This block is called Moyne Star. It's a beautiful block, and one of the reasons why it looks so nice is because these are true diamonds. You can make a similar block with half square triangles. You can see there that these are not. There would be a half square triangle there, but then this shape is different, isn't it? The half square triangle one looks more blocky than this. The true diamonds look much more elegant. But the difficulty with this is that it's not possible to stitch the block in 4 strips as we normally would and then stitch them together, because the seam here does not run through these points. So you can't do this seam all in one. That means it's necessary to stitch Y seams. Can you see? There's a set in seam here and another one here. In fact, there are lots on this block, and they're more tricky to do because you can't just stitch them straight across. Let's have a look at the options we can do for the Moyne Star. Sometimes you'll see it done all with the centre pieces in the same colour, but I've done it here with 4 of one colour and 4 of another colour. But there are other options too. We could do it with all 8 points out of different fabrics. I've chosen black and white fabrics here. Let's see if I can arrange them in a pleasing way. Perhaps these are too similar next to each other. Maybe I can swap that one. I think that would be better. Let's make sure it looks good against my choice of background fabric. These are all dark fabrics for the centre, so I've chosen a light fabric for the background. I need 4 squares, and then I need 4 triangles to fill the spaces in. That will leave me with a square block at the end. When you're laying it out like this, by the way, don't worry if it seems not to fit exactly. It will fit properly once we've stitched them all together, because the seam allowances stick out more at the end of these sharp points. It will come right in the end. There, we can see that the whole of the star stands out beautifully against the light background. Here I've got a dark star on a light background. For this one, of course, I had a lighter star against a dark background. These were light and medium fabrics against the dark, but as long as everything shows up against the background, it should look successful. What are the other options I could have? Well, I could repeat a fabric there, and I could repeat the other fabric. I've got 2 of these as well. And what I've decided to try with these is a different colour. So I've got 2 red ones. And I've got a different 2 red fabrics. There, that would also look successful, wouldn't it? So it's possible to have either 8 different fabrics, 4 fabrics with 2 of each, as I've got here, or 2 fabrics with 4 of each. You could also have them all the same, but it might blend together rather too much. It would make quite a solid area in the centre. I think I like it better with 2 alternating colours. Once you've chosen what effect you want, Make sure you look at the pattern carefully to see how many to cut of each colour.